You cannot have a reset unless these wars are out of the way. All of you are worth hundreds of millions. And if that doesn't motivate you, Mel Carmine cannot motivate you. I'm sorry. If $200 million in the bank that someone stole from you doesn't motivate you, how the fuck am I going to motivate you? Can't fucking tell me that we can't wake up 1 million people in America that have a social security number that not maybe, but 100 trillion% are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. You can't fucking tell me that. Welcome to the Mel Carmine podcast. Before we begin, I have something you need to see. 11 years ago in Costa Rica, I took a photograph that changed my life forever. I don't claim to speak to God, but I do believe he gave me a mission. Let me show you the photo, then you decide. If you're serious about protecting and growing your wealth, pay close attention. Looking to acquire XRP, I can help. Minimum purchase is $10,000 and there is no maximum. Whether you're investing $10,000 or $10 million, text me directly at 786-704-8817. And while you're at it, ask us how a religious irrevocable trust can get you off the grid and fully protect your assets and investments. Interested in gold and silver? For extremely competitive prices, visit carminesgold.com. Our minimum order is $50,000 and there is no maximum. We can handle virtually any size transaction. Then visit QFS1776.com for exclusive merchandise, links to our social media, and a library of 100% free videos explaining the new financial system millions are following. No hype, no paywall, just information. Don't miss our 5-star documentary everyone is talking about. Dear Mr. President, show me the money. Visit dearmrpresident.net and ask yourself, what if we show you irrefutable, irrevocable evidence in our movie that everyone with a social security number is worth hundreds of millions of dollars? Do we have your attention? The link is in the description below. Finally, join our official Telegram groups and be aware of fake Mel Carmine accounts. If anyone tells you that you must register your XRP with the so-called quantum financial system, it's a scam. Now subscribe and share this episode with someone you care about. Turn up the heat on these scammers and let's get to work. Also, scan the QR code and opt in so you don't miss any amazing workshops at Staying Alive in Cape Canaveral. Now, here's your host, Mel Carmine. I got my protection on. You see, folks, this XRP price, the wars, first of all, the wars should have happened during Bush, should have happened during Clinton, should have happened during our fake president Obama nation. Okay? They should have happened then. Now we would not have the problem we're having. I'm behind the president. This has to happen. You cannot have a reset unless these wars are out of the way. Now, how are the cookies going to crumble? Is China going to get Taiwan? Is United States going to get Venezuela? I don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but I could tell you that this could very well push things to 2030. Now, do I want them to be pushed to 2030? Hell no, fuck no. I want them to turn to 10,000 tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning so I could sell 8% of my bags and retire. I think I've earned my stripes. I shouldn't be here. I should just basically come out and do a podcast if I want to, if I feel to, and guide the ship in the right direction, get you guys all of the money back from the straw man. I'm talking to my guy Kobus right now, who is a black belt, 10th degree black belt on this shit. And I will tell you in no uncertain terms, he's coming on the show and he's going to get you guys very excited. He's actually working on a way to legally, not illegally, but legally, not pay your property taxes and they can't touch you. I want to make every single one of you untouchable. Do you understand that? Now, if I got to catch my breath, it's because of my surgery. I still got gas inside me and all kinds of crazy shit. So just bear with me. I got to take a little drink right now. One joke I forgot to tell you in the last video, which is good because I'll leave it for this video. It's not a joke. It's actually real. What happened was that I realized that the nurses were coming to my bedside, say, "Hey Mel, you got to move. You got to move. You got to move." I didn't catch on because I'm all drugged up. In other words, they want to see you move and walking around the hallways and doing some exercises, etc., which is part of the protocol, so that they can release you. So one day I get the idea, today I'm going to do Tai Chi. Now, I never done Tai Chi in my life, not once, never attended a class, never. So I'm out there in the hallway and I'm faking it so good. I'm faking it so good that this lady who, I don't know who she was, one of the employees, a staff member, nurse, whatever, she walks right to me. She goes, "Are you a Tai Chi master?" And I'm in like a position like this. I said, in other words, shut up. You're breaking my concentration. But I thought that was funny. Another thing that I used to do out of boredom, I would sniff these freaking alcohol pads. I would stick them in my nose and breathe in. It would just give me like a head rush. I was like, oh my, it's like, you know, when you become bored, you do crazy shit, especially this dude. Anyway, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's rough out there. It's going to get rougher according to 107. It's rougher right now. I mean, it looks like the military is going all in. I hate to tell you, as much as I hate to tell you, the only way to win this war, I'm 100% totally on Donald Trump's side. Presidents before him, like I said earlier, should have done the job. They didn't. However, I will tell you this, that he's going to have to go in with ground troops whether he wants to or not. I hope I'm wrong, and I want to be wrong, because there's going to be thousands of body. You know, look, Iran is not Venezuela, and Venezuela was not Iran. Obviously, we went in and picked up Maduro like we were picking up a red-headed stepchild at the daycare center. The reality is that now we have to pay the consequences. Somebody has to pay the fiddler. There's no other way around it. Now, the little short movie that's coming out, it's about maybe 11 or 12 minutes long, and there'll be some commercials in the trailer of the movie, etc. And hopefully this motivates the living daylights out of you, because all you guys, all of you, are worth hundreds of millions. And if that doesn't motivate you, Mel Carmine cannot motivate you. I'm sorry. If $200 million in the bank that someone stole from you doesn't motivate you, how the fuck am I going to motivate you? I don't stand a chance. The little short movie is going to come out. It's worded perfectly. It's a masterpiece. It really is. It's going to come out as early as tomorrow. And I hope you guys will get behind us in the thousands. One person, the power of one telling 10, 10 telling 10 each. Excited. Say, did you know you're worth $117 million? Let me show you. Go watch the movie. That's how you recruit people. Not like, hey, dude, I think you're worth $117 million. Hey, dude, you know anything about the Social Security? If you talk like that with a monotone voice, people are gone. We got 360 million people. You can't fucking tell me that we can't wake up 1 million people in America that have a Social Security number that not maybe, but 100 trillion% are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. You can't fucking tell me that. You can't fucking tell me that. The reason why I'm bringing Cobus on board, he is a 10th degree black belt on steroids. He's 10th degree plus steroids. If there's anybody that's going to figure out how to teach all of us how to go into the room and talk with the proper lingo, with the proper tone, and he's going to teach you everything you need to know on exactly where the law is, how to find the law, how to present the law. When you speak to the so-called judge, I don't know who the hell they're judging, you know exactly how to deliver that message. And when you deliver that message, showing them the common law, the law of the Constitution of the Republic of the United States of America, they cannot deny you, they cannot bamboozle you, and they cannot coerce their goons with their guns to take you out of the courtroom, because that's treason. They're breaking the law of the Republic, not the law and the statutes and all the bullshit that they've invented. Those are not laws. Those are statutes and garbage that they've invented. Do you understand? Do you understand? Guys, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to jump all over the place today, but I have no choice. Okay? If you think we are enslaved right now, we are at Disney Park right now, folks. This is a picnic. Because if these corporations can have their way, they're going to have their digital control agenda, along with these tyrannical governments, with these fuckheads, where they think a few can control the many. They're going to give you the programmable money if they win. And it doesn't fucking matter if you're 100 millionaire, 50 millionaire, billionaire. If you're not part of their club, they're controlling your fucking money. You can take all the money you have and stick it up your ass. It don't mean fuck all. Palantir data centers will be coming if they can have their way. If they win, that's what's going to happen. Look, let me show you a video. Let me cue this up. I have to cue this up here. It's here somewhere. Please tell me it's here. Here it is. This way you don't think I'm fucking lying to you. Let me cue this up. Give me 1 second here, folks. Hopefully this works. Let's go.
People are afraid for NFL quarterback Aaron Rodgers after what he just admitted to Tucker Carlson.
Leave us alone. Leave us alone.
Yeah, stop spying on me.
Yeah. Get off my computer. Get off my cameras. Get off my Ring camera. You know, take down all this stupid CCTV cameras everywhere that are watching everything. And because the next step to all of this, people don't realize this, and this is the facts, is China and what's going on there, and social credit scores, and your entire life monitored. Like, that's where we're going slowly. Jordan Peterson said, was doing an interview and talked about how does, I can't remember what the conversation was, but I heard him say this. How does corruption take form when it's so obvious? It's slow movements. It's like barely inching towards, total corruption and obedience, where you don't really see it coming. Next thing you know, like, oh, I have no other option but to get a chip in my hand, or
Totally.
Have a social credit score that allows me to, fly in a plane. If I don't have a good one, then I got to ride on a bus or a train or a cab, or, I can drive. They want all electric cars. I can just, shut that off at some point because your post on Facebook, kind of violated the government standard here. And also, we're going to freeze your bank account, or only let you, eat at this restaurant. Eat at get groceries from this store, not like the nice, organic store. You have to eat over here, eat insects or whatever the hell.
The Oreo store.
Yeah, we're not far from that if we don't stand for civil liberties. And people are always like, when I talk about, because I'm always been a big proponent of Ed Snowden, and people are like, well, I have nothing to hide. And I'm like, that is in worst answer, because I don't have anything to hide either. But I want my privacy. And you understand, you think the government's just going to stop at what they're doing now? They're not going to stop with this. They're inching closer to being 1984, where they have a set in some sort of TV set in your house that watches you. Make sure you get up and do your 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups. We're going to watch every aspect of your life. We're going to give you a social credit score. We're going to create, it's a great book to read. It was written in 1949. And how accurate it is today. Literally, the Ministry of Truth, we literally had a government organization that was censoring free speech and categorizing things as misinformation. There was a Ministry of Truth czar who was making decisions based on what they thought was acceptable language online, and all these fact-checking.
People are
I'm telling you, folks. I'm telling you. Let me exit out of that and let me blow this up. Okay. The next time the normies say 4 years from now, 5, 6 years from now, you guys were right, it's too late. Let me repeat that. The next time everybody says we were right, we've been right for fucking 40 fucking years. The people who've been paying attention, I'm at this for 40, going on 43. Podcasting for almost 6.5 years. Never thought I'd be doing this for a living. Neither did Nino Rodriguez, neither 107. We got pushed into this because the train is gonna go off the fucking rails if this does not get stopped. By the way, if you're going to the super summit that Juanito is having on the 10th of September in Vegas, I should be there, most likely on stage, and we are remastering Dear Mr. President, Show Me the Money, which fits hand in hand with what they're doing with the school bond scam, the Social Security, the birth certificate scam, fits right hand in hand with what they're doing. The movie is going to premiere for a crowd that's going to be well over 12, 13, 1,400 people. They're expecting that huge of a crowd. These are people, some of them who work directly with the administration. And hopefully yours truly, I just sent a message to Matt, the handler, or one of the team players, I should call him, of 107 to please have me on stage so that we could set the atmosphere for the movie before we hit the play button, and ask me a few questions. I don't have a problem speaking to a crowd that's 1,200 or 12,000. It doesn't matter to me. I'm fearless, folks. There's nothing left to lose at this point. This Palantir database is not going to come to fruition if I have something to do with it. If I have something to do with it, you're going to get back your money. We're going to put together a game plan with Cobus on exactly how to do that. How many of you, raise your hands and give me the comments down below. How many of you would love to get your money back in full and if I could have my cake and eat it too, with interest and penalties from the government when we prove beyond a shadow of a doubt with irrefutable, irrevocable, undeniable evidence? We're going to back them up into a little corner like little wounded animals, and there's going to be no way out. The banking dangers that we have ahead of us also very dangerous, because if they get their cake and eat it too, and they make a law that you have to keep your cryptocurrency in the bank of the beast system, and they control your every aspect of your life, it's over, folks. You may as well follow in the footsteps of Jim Gale, go get a farm going in the middle of fuck nowhere, turn your money into gold and silver tokens, hide it somewhere deep on the ground where nobody knows, and keep your fucking mouth shut as to where it is, and that'll be your form of money exchange, and that may be the only way out of the beast system. Maybe, unless they come hunting for you, and if they do, I hope you don't live alone in that little community where you're farming your potatoes and tomatoes. I hope you got a lot of this power. A lot. I really do. I did tell you I was going to jump around a little bit, and I wasn't lying. Let's go back to the XRP. XRP, in my opinion, was created to maybe come close to a World War III scenario, which is where we're at right now. But I don't think World War III is going to happen. But there'll be a lot of people who are non-believers. Look at my intro. I took a picture in the sky. I was an atheist 8 years ago when I took that picture, 9 years ago. And God and the logo of XRP. God and the logo of XRP. I didn't say the logo of Bitcoin in the sky. Undeniable. It's the same picture of the Shroud of God. Why did I become one of the world's best XRP salesmen? Why are all the big guys and gals who want customer service, who don't want to deal with, I love it. I got people that, I met some people. I'm not going to mention where because I don't want to give it away. I mean, you got to have fucking balls, cojones, to pick my brain for an hour about XRP, an hour and a half. And then you say, yeah, you want to be introduced to my brokerage firms, which I have many. And then you go ahead and come to my place where you could find me, one of my places, like Staying Alive. And you want my wife to show you how to go about buying it from somewhere where I don't get paid for my efforts. And this guy was doing research on XRP for years. He hasn't bought any yet, but now he wants to buy, $50,000 worth of XRP, but he wants to do it through Uphold. After I told him the importance of having customer service, which he's not going to get from Uphold or Coinbase or any of the other exchanges. No one's ever going to pick up the phone and call you. And the rates are the same. It's actually cheaper. When you really look into it, it's cheaper to go with us. What kind of balls does that take? And I'm putting that out there because I don't want anybody coming to me, picking my brain, picking my knowledge that I've was able to assemble all of this information in my brain about the one XRP over the years, and then you go and stab me in the back and buy it from Uphold. And I want to talk to you about market cap. When we talk about market cap, that's the three-dimensional world, and I will tell you in no uncertain terms, that is the three-dimensional world, and it's going to stay there. You cannot calculate XRP like you calculate a stock with market cap. The Bitcoin bros created the market cap so that they could show you that they're the big swinging you-know-what. Liquidity is how the XRP token will be calculated. Based on liquidity, subtractions, minuses, divisions, and multiplications. Basic math. When they calculate, hey, we have to move $200 quadrillion a year. It's coming. Artificial intelligence, universal basic income, robotics. It's all coming. When that comes, when that is here, And guys like me, I don't know yet. I may freaking turn, stayingalive.com in Cape Canaveral, my healing center, my wellness center, into what do you call those things? A vending machine with robots. I don't have to worry about the robots coming in late. I don't have to worry about the robots talking too loud in the office. And sometimes people cannot meditate properly, and I tell everybody to shut up. I could just program them exactly the way I want, and everything gets done 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I can operate 365 while I'm hanging out on some beaches of the earth where I think I've earned my stripes with my beautiful Amber, who is right now stepped up to the plate like you can't believe. Because, it's like I just got shot with a 357 Magnum and I survived. Someone's got to take care of me, cook for me, and all the stuff. Even though I sound like I'm animated, and I am, because today is the first day I was able to have my espresso with a little bit of coconut milk, fresh coconut milk, organic freaking powdered coconut milk from the Philippines, and a little bit of honey from a killer bee. I'm Italian. I run on espresso. I feel like the fog in my head from the anesthesia is going away. Amber's got to cook for me. She's got to go to the center. Sometimes she's got to work a double. Right now we're in our slow season. Even though we're advertising, we're starting to get new customers. Kudos to Mr. Dog, my marketing guy, which I believe in him. I believe in Dog. His name is Dog, for real. I got Mr. Good Luck. I got Mr. Dog. I got wild people work with us. They're great team members. I believe in these folks. And so we're starting to get some customers. We haven't broken the Da Vinci Code yet, but I believe we will. Because advertising is like an accumulative effect. You have to just put it out there. People have to see it over and over. Some people take action after the 29th commercial, and some people take after the 17th commercial. Some people take action after the 5th commercial. And so that's just the way it is. So you invest, and over a period of time, you start to get the accumulative effect, hopefully. Just, you can't produce better commercials than the one we have. I just produced a commercial today, myself, where I'm actually going to show them that there's an actual real face behind Staying Alive. And that's going to be out there real soon. And if you're in the area, come support us. Come say hello. Come stay overnight. Come charge them. I can't wait. Today, I'm going to sort of go against the doctor's orders because I'm not supposed to be driving for a little bit of time. But today, I'm going to go drive. I'm going to surprise my wife because I don't want her to have the burden of driving me around and, wiping my ass and all this kind of shit, right? I got to take a drink. Somebody sent me some product. It's delicious. I got to tell you the truth. All natural. We'll see. Everybody wants Mel to sell something, right? We'll see. Everybody's guilty until proven innocent. Let's see what else I want to talk about. I think I'm down to as much as I can get down to. Guys, don't forget, dear Mr. President, okay, we've purchased so many ads on YouTube, on Facebook, on X, okay? They keep giving our money back. They say, no, thank you. We were selling, 150 of these things a day sometimes 120 movies per day. And all of a sudden, it slowed down, so I decided to just put some, to continue the word of mouth and spend some of that money, the winnings, and put it back in so that we can keep that going. No, they would just send it back because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that you're worth 100 million, 500 million, 600 million, 800 million, $1 billion. They don't want you to know. And they will move heaven and earth, mountains, to make sure you'll never know. And they think that guys like me are going to get discouraged. No, I'm not. I'm going to recruit 1,000 people, recruit 1,000 people each, who recruit 1,000 people each. We're going to turn up the heat on these guys. We're going to raise the money. Part of that money hopefully will help us raise the rest of the money that we need to launch the production. We haven't started yet. I don't want to start until I have all of the money. And we have a couple of potential investors sitting in the wings that are dragging their feet. We'll see what happens, but I'm not going to wait for anybody. I will tell you in no uncertain terms. Now, I'll leave it with this. I'm not going to tell, there's so much I want to tell you about Tube 1776. There's so much I want to tell you. It is such an incredible idea. I've had conversations, like I told you in previous videos, with AI. And AI helped me write my plan. It is such a well thought out plan. It is so thorough that AI keeps saying, yes, you're fine as long as you charge people through the blockchain yes, you'll be able to destroy within 24 to 36 months. You will cave in the big giants. Think about it. I got artificial intelligence programmers who know how to handle this software, the best software money could buy. We're not leaving anything to chance. We're not going with second best or third best. We're going with top shelf. Whatever's available, that's the best. If we start the project 2 months from now, and there's another software that's better, or the software that was really the best just got an upgrade and is now better, we're using that software. And we're going to build an incredible mousetrap. There's going to be a constitution. You'll know exactly what it is you're getting. And we're not going to deviate from that constitution, podcasters. Let me repeat that. We're not going to deviate from the Constitution. You'll be able to see. We're not going to put you in jail and take your account away and treat you like some fucking jerk off. Who the hell do these people think they are? Put you in jail. I got to put you in Facebook jail. I got to put you in X jail. I'm going to delete your account. Who the fuck do you people think you are? You know how hard it is, based on the plan that we got written for Tube 1776, to get your account deleted? First of all, we don't even have a jail. There is no jail system. You'll be able to talk freely. That much I can tell you. There's so much I want to tell you. At the right time, we're going to create a movie that's going to be like 17 minutes long. That's going to tell you that this is a better mousetrap. And I do suspect that you, the people, because I cannot count on the algorithms. I cannot. You think that YouTube is going to wake up in the morning and say, oh, we're going to promote Mel Carmine? No. So I depend on you to get it out. And when we get it out and people see that 17-minute movie, you're going to be like, oh my God. It's going to have that kind of an impression on you. And because it's going to have that kind of an impression on you, you're going to feel compelled to want to tell 10 who tell 10 who tell 10. I suspect this. I suspect it's going to work so well that we open up our doors, we just let so many people in, and then we shut our doors and say, sorry, for the time being, we're not taking on any new podcasters. We're not taking on any new members, just to be able to organize and be able to control it all. And then we'll open up our doors again at the appropriate time. We'll let a few more in so that we could scale properly. Every podcaster in the world, when Tube 1776 is completed, beta tested, battle tested, is going to know who Mel Carmine is and where his heart was all along. And I'm not doing this to gain respect. I'm one of the most disrespected podcasters in the world. Do I lose any sleep over it? Look how fucking gorgeous I look at 62. Are you kidding me? Okay? You understand? I'm not doing it to get respected. Is there a few people that I might not let join right away just to get back at them? Well, the Sicilian in me says yes. The businessman in me says, let it go, Mel. We'll see which one wins. Guys, thank you for listening. Don't forget, I need you to push the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, go to dearmrpresident.net. Dear MR President, I'm going to have my good luck. Put it right there, buddy. Right there. Dearmrpresident.net. Go watch the movie. Send it to 10 people. Say, you got to watch this. This is unbelievable. You're worth $150 million. 1 telling 10. 10 telling 10. 10 times. Do the math. You reach 10 billion people. Only one problem. We don't have 10 billion to wake up. But out of 10 billion, 1/4, 1%, I just want to wake up everybody in America. The class action lawsuit is going to be here. I want headlines worldwide. Class action lawsuit against the United States government and the fake IRS corporation in Puerto Rico, the birth certificate, all of it. We want our money back. We're going to get our money back. Thank you, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.